This week on Cougar Media News, we talk about STEM Day.
We go over the NHS Leaf Brigade.
And let's take a look at the fall play.
Cougar Media News starts now.
Don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look, right out.
Good morning, PHS. This is Lydia Harner.
And Maddy Witt bringing you this week's episode of Cougar Media News.
The fall play this year's Clue. Staff members Simone Bucher and Tori Hepler got a deeper look into what it takes to prepare for the fall play.
This year's fall play Clue is a funny farce murder mystery story. We got to speak to some of the cast and director to learn more about the show.
Clue is about a crazy group of people who've all been invited to a mansion because they're being blackmailed, and it turns into a great whodunit about murder mysteries and lots of dead bodies.
It's about a group of guests getting together at a dinner party when a bunch of people start getting killed, and it's a whole sort of like murder mystery thing that the guests who come in to watch the show will have to figure out.
I would describe my character as a very militant and firm woman. She's more resilient rather than loud.
Colonel Mustard is dumb at times, but also smart.
People should come see Clue because it's a really fun show. It's not like you're gonna get bored during it. It's attention grabbing.
You should come see Clue because it's very funny, and we have a lot of good people in the cast.
People should come to see Clue because we have an incredible group of students who've been working terribly hard to put on what is a pretty complex piece. I picked Clue because this year is classic Broadway, and Clue really does that. And so it's a really good opportunity for our students to learn how to apply being over the top with farce, but at the same time being vulnerable and truthful in their acting.
The show will be running the weekend of November 10th through the 12th. You can get your tickets on the Palmyra Theater website. Come out next weekend to support the cast and crew of Clue. This has been Tori Hepler and Simone Bucher reporting for Cougar Media News.
Thanks, Simone and Tori, and good luck to all the cast and crew on the fall production. Don't forget to buy your tickets and come out to see the show.
There is a new club for students who are interested in skiing and snowboarding. Staff member Zach Risser attended this week's primetime meeting to find out more information about the club.
The Ski and Snowboarding Club is a new club at PHS that held its first meeting during prime time on Wednesday, November 1st.
Ski and Snowboarding Club is a group of students that are going to come together, and we are trying to plan a few different trips to different ski resorts around Pennsylvania so that kids can just hang out together and enjoy winter sports.
The club still has a lot of work to do before they hit the slopes. They have to figure out finances, transportation, and locations.
First meeting today, prime time, November the 1st, and we went over who our officers are, possible ideas for fundraising, transportation so that we can get to the resorts. We want to try to get up to Scranton, do a couple resorts up there, and maybe stick close to home, even at Round Top on Friday nights.
Senior Zach Morrissey played a key role in starting the Ski and Snowboarding Club.
I signed up for the prime time to discuss officer positions and see where we were going to go. We talked about like resort options like Montage and just how we were going to make it affordable for everybody to ski and snowboard. I hope to just be able to ski with my friends and classmates at a pretty cheap rate and just have fun with a hobby that I enjoy with a club involved with the school.
Anyone interested in joining the club should contact Ms. Self-Smith through email.
They can send me an email through the school email system, Lisa Self-Smith.
This is Zach Risser reporting for Cougar Media News.
If you're interested, please contact Zach Morrissey or Miss Self-Smith for more information.
The ASVAB will be given at PHS on Friday, November 10th. This test is open to all interested juniors and seniors. And now let's go over to Lainey for this week's Now You Know.
I'm here with Mrs. Zettelmoyer to get more information about the girls' wrestling team. Could you tell us some information?
It's our first year to have a girls wrestling team. However, this year we're at the high school. We have a home of our own with our own coaches. We are starting with conditioning and practicing for preseason after school from 3:15 to 5 o'clock most days after school. If you'd like more information and want to give it a try, come see me and I'll let you know when and where we're practicing that day.
Thank you, Mrs. Zettelmoyer.
Thanks, Lainey. Fall is in the air and there are many fun activities for you and your friends to do. Staff member Ian Latchford visited RoR Farm Market to talk to the owners and find out what events they are holding this year.
Hello PHS and happy November. Today we are at RoR Farmers Market to figure out what fun activities there are to do during the November month.
Hi, I'm Tina Forey and I'm one of the co-owners of RoR Farm Market in Annville. We have lots of fun fall activities here on the farm. We have 2 corn mazes, hay rides, grain bin basketball, kickball pool, rubber ducky races. We have a giant size checkerboard and a giant size Connect 4 game. We also have cornhole, trike track, so tires to climb on, and we just have the benefit of the great outdoors. We are located in Annville, Pennsylvania, 1/2 mile east of Campbelltown on Route 322.
Don't forget that admissions into the corn maze is $10 for any child 4 years and up. And if you are bringing someone that is under the age of 3, admissions are free for them only.
Currently we are open Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and closed Sunday.
And admissions does come with the corn maze, the hayride, and the large assortment of fun activities to do while on the farm.
And trust me guys, you're going to like the corn maze. And if not the corn maze, you're going to enjoy the beautiful scenery on the hayride. And even sometimes, on your way through, go ahead and pick up a pumpkin for yourself, take it home, carve it, do whatever you want. Well, that's all I got for you today, PHS. I hope you learned a little bit something about coming to RoR Farm Markets. Make sure to stop on by, and I'll see you there. This is Ian Latchford signing off for CMN.
Wow, those activities look fun. I'm going to have to go to some.
Yeah, same. I'll come too.
On Wednesday, October 25th, NHS held the Leaf Brigade. Staff members J.C. Harrison and Ava Linden Booth attended and talked to several NHS members about why the Leaf Brigade is so important.
Last Wednesday on October 25th, the National Honor Society held their annual Leaf Brigade outside the high school.
I'm a member of the National Honor Society and I'm at the annual Leaf Brigade right now.
This took place after school Wednesday, October 25th.
So it took place all around the high school. We met outside the atrium and then we went out back and all around the school and basically just raked leaves and pine needles anywhere they needed.
This event is just a fun way to help out the local community.
Now let's take a look into why NHS students think it's important to be involved.
NHS is important to me because it provides a lot of students an opportunity to give back to the community and also to exceed academically.
Personally, I volunteer at the leaf raking because I like to see a physical impact on our community. It's nice to see all of the leaves out here in the morning and then late afternoon they're all gone. I especially like to know that the students are the ones who did that so we can give our custodians a break.
I love raking, I love doing stuff to the community, and I love being in NHS.
This has been Ava Lindemuth and JC Harrison reporting for Cougar Media News.
Wow, it looked like everyone had a great time, and thank you to all who participated.
Everyone looks forward to Fridays, especially stopping by the Cougar Cafe for a tasty treat. Staff members Ashley Yorty, Drew Harner, and Andreas Kostelas talked to Miss Ackright to find out the purpose of what Cougar Cafe is and what is new for 2023.
Every Friday, students are offered a selection of goods to buy in the atrium at the Cougar Cafe. The cafe is open between 7:30 and 10:30.
So the things we sell in the Cougar Cafe, our ever popular chocolate chip cookies and our trail mix. We also have hot coffee, iced coffee, hot tea, and hot chocolate. Generally we have creamer flavors of vanilla and caramel, and then we always offer a seasonal flavor as well.
The popular foods and drinks are made right here at the high school by the life skills class. This opportunity teaches them about teamwork and communication.
So the Cougar Cafe was started as a way to teach the life skills students job skills. It teaches them how to work in a fast-paced environment, how to work as part of a team. But then we also do the behind-the-scenes work here in the classroom as far as preparing all the food that is sold in Cougar Cafe.
Teachers also help guide them, but a lot of the work is done by the students themselves.
So the behind-the-scenes part of Cougar Cafe is generally it takes place on a Wednesday during prime time. That's when the students will actually mix 24 batches of chocolate chip cookies. So they will measure all the ingredients, they learn how to scoop the dough into little balls, it goes onto the cookie sheets, it's in and out of the oven, they bag it, and so the kiddos really do the full circle from the shopping, the prepping, the baking, and then the selling as well.
This year, the cafe will be accepting card further down the road and also hope to have some new items coming out. Remember to bring your money every Friday for these treats. This is Ash Yorty,
Andreas Kotzelis,
and Drew Harner,
reporting for Cougar Media News.
The coffee and treats looked really good. Make sure to stop by today and get some.
On Tuesday, October 31st, PHS held the annual Senior Dress-Up Day. Staff members Amanda Gettle, Tori Hepler, and Jules Kautz captured this year's event in all the best costumes.
I'm Amanda Gettle, and I'm here with
Tori Hepler.
And today we are finding out about Senior Dress-Up Day.
Let's do it.
What are you, Christine?
I'm Garfield the cat. What are you guys dressed up as?
I'm Sandy.
I'm Danny.
What are you guys dressed as?
I'm dressed as Luke Skywalker.
I am Uncle Sam.
What are you guys dressed up as?
I'm Carrie. I'm Bubbles. What are you guys dressed up as? Velma.
Daphne. Libby, what are you dressed as?
A hippie. What are you guys dressed up as?
Doodle Bob.
Cat in the Hat.
Charlie, what are you dressed as?
Blue Beetle.
And what are you dressed as?
Freddy Fazbear.
What are you dressed up as?
I'm an Army General. Drop and give me 50.
What is your favorite costume you've seen so far today?
I did really like Mr. Rapey's night costume.
Probably Molly thinking with Carrie.
Brian Hoffman dressed as a cow.
The SpongeBob person thing.
Mr. Showalter's dressed as Dr. Richardson.
I'm probably Christine as Garfield. Alexa Knapp as a shark.
Molly Finken as Carrie.
Lady Liberty and I Love New York.
Garfield.
Doodle Bob.
The Dot.
All of these costumes look great.
Last Friday, October 27th, all 9th graders participated in STEM Day. Staff members Maddy, Witt, Lydia, Harner, and Simone Buchard traveled along with the freshmen to find out more about the event and what the 9th graders learned.
I think it's really important for everyone to be exposed to STEM at an early age. I think it's a little bit of misunderstanding of what STEM actually is. I think people think STEM and they're like, oh my gosh, it's math, it's got to be engineering. There's a lot more to it than that.
Today in STEM Day, I learned how germs spread fast.
Tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mystery Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
I think STEM is important because almost every job requires STEM.
We learned that technology can make repetitive tasks much easier.
Hey, you with pretty face, welcome to the human race. The celebration, Mr. Blue Sky's up there waiting, and today, it's the day we wait.
Our favorite part about STEM Day so far is the electrician part where we had to turn on a light bulb.
That's why you've had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
My favorite STEM Day activity was making foam hands.
We're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
Thanks to all the volunteers who made STEM Day possible.
That's all we have for you this week, PHS. Make sure to tune in for next week's episode.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my lab